Now, Friday Night Hype, presented by Hy-Vee.
All right, hello, what is up, everyone? Not only do we have an epic Week 2 to bring you tonight on Friday Night Hype with scores and highlights galore, but in case you haven't heard, it's Cy-Hawk Eve. KCCI's Jeff Dubroff is live in Ames, his home away from home this week. Jeff, I know that you've been talking Cy-Hawk all week, and we figured since you're in the neighborhood, we do really have a great game just south of you.
Yes, Scott, not bad at all. Look, I'm in the RV lot. We got some poker going on. I've never seen this. I've never seen this before. Poker games going on. I'm not sure how much is at stake, but I might have to buy in if it's a good amount of money. Let's talk some high school football. You sent me down to Alleman tonight. North Polk taking on Newton. Comets are the reigning state champions in Class 4A. Cardinals came into this game as the favorite, believe it or not, but it was 3-0. In the first half. Second quarter, Caden Klein of Newton had a few good passes tonight. This was not one of them. Picked off by Christian Daggett. North Polk takes over after the interception. Comets now trying to take advantage before the end of the half, and same thing's going to happen to them. James Armstrong going deep, and Ali Yahia picking it off. We would head to the half with North Polk leading 3-0. Third quarter, Newton's finally going to punch it in. Isaiah Hansen out from the one. Cardinals take the lead, first one of the night. It's 7-3 on the ensuing drive. Comets answer, knocking on the door. And it's Armstrong on the keeper. Beautiful read. North Polk and Newton, an absolute thriller, Scott. Not as thrilling as this poker game, though. Can we go? I'm going to go back. Don't show the hands, Josh. Don't show anyone their hands. Don't show anyone what they got. All right. How's everyone doing tonight?
We're doing great.
Can I get a score prediction from anyone?
Iowa State wins. By 8.
By 8? By 8?
35-14.
31-18.
35-14.
You get 30.
Okay. I might have to get on this. I might have to get in on this. Scott, if I win, I'm not coming back to work. I'm just letting you know.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, well, I need you tomorrow, so I'm hoping that you don't win. Somebody there, go all in. Get him out of there. He's got a weak hand. Awesome win for North Polk. Thank you, Jeff. We'll be back there in, I don't know, about 8 hours or so for the Cy-Hawk game. Let's get back to Friday Night Hype. The battle for I-20. Fort Dodge and Webster City. This rivalry is back the last couple years. It's a lot of fun. Huge game for both schools. Here come the Lynx. Webster City running out. They're number one, Drayshawn Ross, the Oklahoma State wrestling commit for Fort Dodge, one of the top wrestlers in the country. They fake it to Ross here, and then quarterback True McBride to Zach Jorgensen. Jorgensen trucking down the sideline for the big gainer. Look at that, Webster City stinks. Oh, that is hate on the side. McBride to Cal Peterson. Touchdown Dodgers, they go up 7-0. Before the half, though, Webster City, they say, we don't stinks, we're the Lynx. Jackson Griffith goes virtually untouched for the score, but the Lynx would miss the extra point, and that was the end of the scoring. So they lose at home by 1 to Fort Dodge, 7-6. Another great game tonight. Nevada in purple up 3-0 at home against PCM. It's Jaden Grimm with the touchdown. They go up 9-0. Nevada quarterback Drake Henson airs it out. And look how this play winds up. Picked off. Gavin Steenhook not only plucks it out of the air, but runs it back quite a ways before getting pushed out of bounds. PCM would score to go up 9-7 in the second quarter. Nevada still up. Third quarter, PCM on a roll. Chase Wagaman to Steenhook. Touchdown. That kid was playing lights out. The Mustangs went up. But watch how this game ended. Nevada down 4 on the PCM 35. Final play of the game. Henson goes for broke. Hail Mary. John Nelson in the corner comes down with it. The 6'5 Nelson goes in there. It scores the game-winning Hail Mary touchdown catch, 30-28. Nevada getting that one off the stream. Thank you, Nevada YouTube channel. All right, you got to see the play that Clark pulled tonight at Sadell. Clark with the ball. Watch the right side of your screen. Peyton Lynn catches it and then flips it on the hook and ladder. Uriah Fry rips off the nice play. And then later, Fry will lower the helmet and barrel into the end zone. Clark will walk out of Sadell with a hard-fought 10-0 win. We got to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to head to 5A. And before we go to commercial, let's head to those RV lots one last time to take us to break.
It's Cy Hockey Eve, and you're watching Friday Night Hype on KCCI.
I had no idea what the Southeast Polk dance was doing when I got there with my camera, but when the song came out, everyone absolutely loved it. It's the ice cream and cake dance, so I had to look it up on YouTube. It was a song from 2010, so I usually feel old and outdated, but it's an oldie, I guess. Welcome back, everyone. Four-time defending state champ Southeast Polk did not have a lot to cheer about in their home game against Iowa City Liberty, so hopefully we get them some ice cream and cake. This was a rematch from last year's state semi, which the Rams won 38-35. Into the first quarter, Liberty up 3-0. Star quarterback Reese Reddick airs it out, and the Rams' Emmanuel Tate reads it like a book. He picks it off. That got the crowd amped up at their beautiful stadium. And we're flying, baby. Second quarter, still 3-0 Liberty. The Lightning go for it on 4th and goal. Reddick fakes the handoff, drops back, and hits Leo Raz, who is rolled in for a touchdown. It's 10-0 Lightning. The crowd doing everything they can to make Southeast Polk come up with a stop on defense, but they could not stop Liberty. A statement win on the road at Southeast Polk, taking down the defending state champs 38-20. Johnson at Dowling. The Dragons came out sharp on the road. Zachary Gritter to Jaden Hauser. Reaches down and picks up the first down, leads to a field goal and a 3-0 lead. From there, it was all Dowling. Up 7-3. The human wrecking ball, Ian Middleton, scores for Dowling to make it 14-3. Then in the second half, here's Joey Nahas to Iowa State Cyclone signee Jeffrey Roberts. Dowling wins 31-10. DCG opened on the road last week with a win over Urbandale, at home tonight against Ottumwa. First quarter, Mustangs' Ozzie Graham breaks outside, turns on the Jets for a 13-yard touchdown. It's 7-0. Watch this catch. Chase Ingle to Hudson. Heidgerkin. Huddy for the tutty. Beautiful play. DCG runs wild, 49-0 at home. Des Moines Christian at Roland Story. The Lions coming off that win against Van Meter to open the season. Here they're at 14-0. Roland Story looking for a big play. Colin Willis airs it out. Jaka Newton picks it off for Des Moines Christian. And then on the ensuing drive, the Lions, Henry Gorder. Right over his man. Get out of my way. I'm scoring a touchdown. 21-0 Lions. Roland Story quarterback Willis again throws it deep. This time he's got Aiden Fry underneath it. Breaking tackles into the end zone, cuts it to 21-7. Roland Story would attempt an onside kick. Didn't work, so Des Moines Christian recovers it, and on the very next play, Davis Tokheim. He's got some running to do. That man wants in the box score. Beautiful touchdown run to ice it. Nail in the coffin, 28-7 Lions on the road. Congrats to Urbandale. They get their first win, 41-3 over Ames, giving that man, Pete Traynor, his first win as new head coach of the Jayhawks. Waukee Northwest looked great, beating Valley 27-24. Also a win for Ankeny tonight over Waukee, 26-13. Up next, our fan of the week. Will it be a Glow Ram tonight from Southeast Polk High School? Someone else? Stay tuned. Friday Night Hype is back right after this.
Get caught up on local news, originals, and more. Download the Very Local app and stream for free today.
Welcome back to Friday Night Hype. There were so many awesome fans out there, and we almost missed this guy, but he's our fan of the week. I say we almost missed him. Malachi Pence wearing the camo, absolutely playing the part. Yeah, getting a little help there. I hope he's a little more subtle if he goes hunting. You might not want to scare everybody away. All right, Malachi, our fan of the week, getting it done out there from Des Moines Christian. Congrats on that honor.